see much tonight, but I've got some high hopes. So, we are going to sit back and see if we can see anything. It's a very peaceful night, and I'm just glad that it's this time of the year, so we'll see if one of our big boys makes an appearance out here. Well, it's the day we've all been waiting for. Opening day in Kentucky. It's finally here, and we're ready to rock and roll. We're set up in the barn tonight. This barn has been pretty good to me, actually. It's where I killed my 8-pointer last year. We've had lots of encounters out of this barn, and it's where most of the pictures are still frequent. So last night I come and was hoping to see our old messed up deer. He's funky on one side this year. I've come and filmed him several times, and he's kind of been MIA. That's the deer I really want to shoot because he's like 7 this year. Just thankful to be back out in the tree again. Thankful it's just deer season because, man, I've missed it. I've been stressed out. I've had a very good year. A lot of things in life have fell together for me lately, but been a very stressful and hard year as well. So this is my little getaway, my peace. And I could not be more happy that it's this time of the year, so we're early. We're going to sit back, relax, eat a snack, watch Kentucky football try to beat Ole Miss, and hopefully we get to send something with velvet on the ground tonight, so y'all stay tuned. We'll see what happens. This afternoon, we come to the farm today, and I did a hanging hunt last night and saw our 3-year-old 8-pointer, which if he was not 3, I would have shot him still in full velvet. Better than the deer I killed last year. I mean, just going to be a giant. The old deer was here yesterday evening and come out to the edge of the field while Trace was hunting, but just knew something was up, smelled something, and it got dead quiet, so there wasn't much wind. I think he just picked up on something, so didn't booger him too bad. He was in here last night like 3 a.m. So we're hoping it's a little hotter today, but deer still should move because it cools down right before dark, and not been real hot this week, so we're hoping we get some movement. It's been kind of dead, but we're hoping the old deer comes tonight because that's the one we want to send an arrow through. So he's nothing to look at. By no means my biggest deer, but he would be my oldest deer. He's for a fact 7, but could be 8. He's been mature for 4 or 5 years, so, or 3 or 4 years, so. doing some work stuff on my phone. Just forgot to do my intro, so sorry about that. I know lighting's bad now, but it's September 19th. It's hot this afternoon, but we're sitting here after the old deer again, up in the old trusty barn loft. He's not coming a couple days, but it's my only chance to get a sit probably for this weekend, unless I can hunt a morning, so I've got a perfect wind. That's the only reason I'm hunting with him not showing up. I normally wouldn't burn out a spot, like just to go, but I've got a perfect wind, and there has been a lot of deer here the last few evenings, so hopefully he's one of them. We're gonna sit tight. We got about another hour and a half of light left, so we'll see. So fast. He's still in velvet too. That deer has been MIA for like like 4 days. I thought I seen him coming behind them other little deer. The shot looked money. He was at 25 yards. It blew through my arrows on the corn pile, so gosh, I'm pumped. It's been a slow season. That by no means is a big deer. But if my math is right, he's 8 this year. So shooting a mature deer and getting that under my belt, I'm not going to get to hunt a lot this year. We bought a property. I got to work on that. I'm going to try to go out of state. I started a new job with no vacation days. Yes, dude. I'm going to make some calls. Alright guys, so I'm walking out to the blood right now, and just going to check my arrow. I've made some calls and going to get some help. I don't think it's going to be a very hard track job, but you always want to play it safe. So walking out here, going to at least look at the arrow and see if there's immediate like blood on impact, and then I'm going to back out and wait on some people. So let's see. Oh yeah, That's what I like to see. That looks absolutely money. It's kind of dark red, but we'll see when the guys get here. Shoot him, and he sidesteps, and then after that I'll lose him. So he at least went past this tree. That's that corner, you can't lose him. This way. On the body. Oh, that ain't good. What is it? It's wrapped in a pin. That's what it is. We gotta cut that. Holy crap. He's wrapped in it. And I'm not pulling that with his head in it. Dude, look at that. Holy crap, dude. Hey, if y'all pull him back, Trent. Lift his head up. Let me get on that side and hold his head up. He's bigger than I thought he was. I got it. I didn't know he had that mass. Alright, go. God, he's heavy. Dude. He's wicked. I didn't know he had on him. Congratulations, man. He was trying to make it to the bottom of the hill. He stinks too. I got some gut. Is this where you caught him at?
He was further. He was further over it. I knew he was further over the left, but he wasn't.
Dude, that thing.
This far down because he was faced.
Like this long.
He was faced the opposite way.
The mass is unreal. And he almost had a lot of points here. It's the morning after, and after a long night, we're finally sitting behind him. We gutted him and got some ice on him so we could get some better pictures this morning, but the shot was a little farther back than we wanted it to be. It was in the liver and some of the gut, and should have been 5 or 6 inches forward, but it all worked out. Just had to back out and give him some time, and he ate the front end of a fence and ripped some of his velvet up, and kind of sucks because he was in perfect condition, but I was hoping he would be in velvet when we shot him, so it all worked out. This is the buck we went in there after, and he's been around for 5 or 6 years and has been a mature deer as long as we know him, so never had a lot of headgear, just always been a bully and kind of a freak, but the mass is just insane. It's as wide as my hand on that side, and just a buck you want to get out of there, and couldn't be more happy to be sitting behind him and be done early so we can go to Tennessee and some of these other states. So it's the one we come in there for, and we got it done. So we're going to get us some pictures and get him taken care of.